All right. Hello, flute players. Here's lesson 3. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the lesson music for lesson 1, which you can find on the Mrs. A's band site under your classes, under the flute folder and the sound start set of pages. So here's lesson 1. So here's lesson 1. The lesson's cut off a little bit at the top, but it's lesson 1. And we learn the first 3 notes. We learn G, F, and E flat. Now these funny little pictures underneath represent the buttons on the flute. These are the ones that are up near the tone hole. These little square ones are the ones on the back that your thumb plays. And these are the first 3 keys that you play on top. That's the side key that you line your pinky up with. And these are the 3 keys on the bottom and the bottom pinky key. So I'm just going to put the flute together and show you the same notes in the same, from that picture on the flute. All right. So here's the flute. There's the tone hole. There's the top set of keys. So this key, skipping the first one, this is the first hole represented by that first black hole there. Then you skip one, and then these are the second 2 black holes on the top up here. So for this G key, you put all 3 fingers down with the left hand, and your thumb, here's the cluster of keys at the back. There's one tiny little square that represents that key, and then there's the bigger rectangular square that represents this key. Then as you look down the flute, see there's the key that your left-hand pinky goes on, represented by that rectangle right there. Then the keys on the bottom, you'll notice there are 5 keys below that pinky key. And basically, I'm not totally sure how to do this. Maybe I'll do something illegal. Well, this key right here, that is your right-hand pinky key. And then the 3 keys up from it are the 3 keys that you put your right hand on. And those are the 3 right there. Those 3 holes represent the 3 keys just above the foot joint pinky key. And that little square right at the end represents that key right there, just on the first key on the foot of the flute joint. All right, so if we look at this first piece, it's called Looking Down. It has an F and an E flat. So for the F, we're going to play thumb, left hand, thumb, 1, 2, 3, first finger, and pinky. And then for the E flat, that's a big change. The E flat, your first finger comes up with your left hand, as it says in the notes here. The next 2 holes stay down. That hole stays down. These 2 fingers, so all 3 fingers in the right hand go down, and the pinky stays down, and the thumb stays the same. So now I'm going to set the camera up so you can watch me play F, 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 E flat, Ef, Ef, Ef. I'm saying Ef instead of E flat because it's hard to say E flat fast enough for the 8th notes. Oh, speaking of which, that's a quarter note. And these ones tied together at the bottom are 8th notes. A quarter note gets 1 beat, and the 8th notes, you have to fit 2 of them. So this is the first beat. You have to fit 2 notes in the second beat, and that's the 3rd beat. And that is a quarter note rest, which is for silence. So this gets played F, 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 Ef, 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 F, F, Ef, Ef, F, F, Ef, Ef, F, sh. And then right at the back here, there's 2 little dots, and those are called the repeat sign, which means you go all the way back to the beginning and you play it through twice. All right, so let's give that a try. All right, so playing the piece called Looking Down. As I was saying, remember to tilt your wrist back into an upside down L, put your thumb on the thumb key, close the mouth of the puppet, bend your wrist backwards upside down, skip one, put a finger down, skip 1, 2, 3. Pinky lines up with this key. On the bottom, the pinky lines up with the pinky key, and then just 1, 2, 3 up. Leaving these two, actually, they work themselves out. So the F, I say 1, 2, 3, 1, pinky and thumb. That's how you play and how you remember to play the F. Or that's how I remember anyway. You might devise your own scheme. So here's the F. Now the E flat, I'm gonna have to move over a little bit. The E flat, these two fingers go down and this finger comes up. So the rhythm is F, 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 Ef, 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 F, F, Ef, Ef, F, F, Ef, Ef, F. And remembering that we're tonguing, we're going that spitting rice tonguing, that is so important. So we don't go right? That's not good form on the flute. So we're gonna make a nice long steady stream of air and we're just gonna let our tongue interrupt it briefly for the beginning of the notes. So there's your F. I'll try and lean over so you can see the fingering a bit. Good. So that's looking down, going from the F for the middle note down to the E flat. Now we're going to play the exact same rhythm pattern. So quarter note, 2/8, quarter note, rest. But we're going to go up one from the F to the G instead of going down one. It's called looking up. So to go from the F to the G, all you do is lift this finger. So G is 1, 2, 3, and F is 1, 2, 3, 1. And E flat is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky. All right, so here's looking up from F to G. Same rhythm. So that's your first three notes. E flat, which is everything down except for this pinky. F, which is this pointer finger down, these two fingers up. Think of it as 1, 2, 3, 1. On the recorder, that's the if you ever played soprano recorder, it had the thumb hole, the 3 keys down the front and the 3 keys on the bottom, and then the little pinky keys. So the F on the recorder is the same 1, 2, 3, 1 as the F on the flute. All right, so now we're gonna try the next piece, which is called Try for 3. Oh, and I think that's gonna be backwards. So let me try and reverse the camera. So this piece is called Try for 3, and it has all 3 notes in it, hence the title. So we've got G, F, E, rest, E, F, rest, G, F, E, rest, E, F, E, repeat, G, F, E, rest, E, F, rest, G, F, E, rest, E, F, E. All right, and what does this say at the beginning here? It's got 3, those little funny little, they look like small bees that have been squished. Those are a flat symbol. And in this key signature for the flute and for all C instruments, we start out in the key of E flat, which has 3 flats. So this flat, the first one is a B. It's on the note B, the line B. That one's an E on, so all your E's and all your B's, and that's an A. B, E, and A. Though any of B, E's, and A's in the whole piece are going to be flat because of that signature, key signature. Okay? But today we only have to worry about the E flat because we're only playing 3 notes. All right, so I'm going to play Try for 3 for you. I will do the repeat and play it through twice. All right, so here goes Try for 3. Starts up at the top with the G, 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll try that again. Here goes Try for 3. Starts up at the top with the G, thumb, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Yay! Okay, so I made a little bit of a mess when I went on my first G, F, E flat. I forgot to put this finger up, I think. And that's why that first E flat didn't sound very good. So those are the kind of mistakes that you're gonna make as a beginner. So get used to them. You're gonna make mistakes. The more you practice, the fewer mistakes you make. But even the best players in the whole world make mistakes. And sometimes you make a mistake and it sounds better than what was written. And then you go, aha, I've got the beginnings of a good little musical riff that I could make a song out of with that mistake. So remember, mistakes are okay. Nothing wrong with a mistake. So that's Try for 3. The last song is called Good to Be Home. And it starts out on an E flat. It goes E flat, Ef, 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 F, rest. G, 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 F, rest. Ef, 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 F, 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 G, F, Ef. Now I'm going to play that for you with the repeat, and then I'm going to show you the music afterwards, okay? So here it is. Here's Good to Be Home with all 3 notes, starting on an E flat, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Anyway, hope that helped. So here's the last piece of music on lesson 1, and it's called Good to Be Home. And again, we have that 3 flat key signature that we learned up there, B, E, and A. And we start on the E flat note. Ef, 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 F, G, 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 F, Ef, 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 F, 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 G, F, Ef. Repeat. Ef, 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 F, rest. G, 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 F, rest. Ef, 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 F, 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 G, F, Ef. I hope that helped. See you for this was lesson 3, and I'll see you for lesson 4.